Next level.
What's good, YouTube? How we doing today? This is Mark from NxtLvLTech and Android TV Tips. Yo, we got 31 people in here. What is good for an impromptu Wednesday live stream? Put a quick one in the chat if you were one of the early people to this live stream and you caught that trailer. It's the first time I've ever done a trailer on a live stream. It's the first time I think I've seen a trailer on a live stream. I haven't really seen one before. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going to cover a little bit about those topics from that trailer today. Just give me 1 second. I'm just arranging a couple things, and then we'll switch the camera on, and we'll get it rolling. Yeah. Yo, you people caught the trailer. I had fun making it. You give me a second here. I'm just setting up some things on my end, and then we'll get this rolling. So just do me a favor, share it out. If you guys want, I'll share the trailer in the Telegram group after for people who didn't catch it, because it's not public. It's a new feature that YouTube looks like they're implementing. So yeah. All right. Can I get another one in the chat if you guys have noticed something that I've been doing a little bit differently with my videos? Quite possibly a giveaway. Every single one of my videos that I've released in about the last 10 days has come with a giveaway. And some people think it's fake, but I assure you, those giveaways are not. Those giveaways are not fake. And YouTube's not the only place that I've been dropping them. So we'll get into that in a second too. All right, so I got one left there. Is there anybody in the chat that actually got one of the giveaways that I did in the last about 10 days? Let me switch this out here so you guys can actually see me. My apartment's a little dark, but hopefully it's okay. Whew, it's hot in here too. I'm telling you, I'm sweating. Oh man, it's crazy. Yo, it's good to see a good turnout. So let's kick it off like this. It's Wednesday today. I know I usually do Feel Good Fridays, but due to me getting busier with work, me putting out more content, and just everything else, life has gotten busier. I seem to be schedule-wise more capable of doing a live stream on Wednesdays than Fridays. So your Feel Good Fridays may turn into a weekly Wednesday update. I don't know yet. I haven't named it. You guys can help me name it if you want, but Wednesdays I got more time for you guys. And I think that I know you guys like the Feel Good Fridays, but if I don't have the time to do them, you guys would rather a live stream sometime in the week versus not having a live stream at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel Good Wednesdays doesn't have the same ring though. Larry, it doesn't have the same ring. Feel Good Fridays had such a nice ring. Wild Wacky Wednesdays, I feel like it's a wing special. Like I'm going to go somewhere and get 25-cent wings or something. All right, Cyclone, yo. I wasn't going to say it because I know you're a guy who likes his privacy. But everybody in the chat, tell my boy here happy birthday. I hit him up early this morning. Told him happy birthday. Does a lot for the community that a lot of people don't know. And he won't admit it, but NxtLvLTech in some cases wouldn't be NxtLvLTech if it wasn't for Cyclone. So I got to pay my respect and my dues where they're due. Right? That's how we do it. Yo, okay, for real, I'm sorry. I scheduled this like early this morning in my head that I was going live around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I completely forgot that Dabs is on at 5 o'clock today. I apologize, but this is the only time slot I have to go live, so I'm going live. I hope I don't rub nobody the wrong way. I've thrown enough people over to Dabs shows when I can, and I'm going to do live streams when I can, so it is what it is. Cyclone, you're a good dude, man. You're a good dude. Live it up Wednesdays? Well, maybe. All right, guys. So make sure you say happy birthday to Cyclone because he's helped you some way, somehow. You just don't know it. I'm telling you right now. You just don't know it, man. You just don't know it. So I just got to set up a couple more things in the background, but it's just going to be a second. I'm going to keep talking while I do it, though. Hopefully I can multitask while I do it. So let's start from the beginning. So from the beginning, I want to say first off, I apologize to my subscribers for the very lengthy break that I've taken, probably over the length of the last year. I had gotten a strike on my channel a very long time ago. And ever since I got that strike, it's like YouTube did not want to recommend me or my videos to my viewers anymore. And I stopped getting views. And I was worried with all of the stuff going around with the YouTube creators in the streaming community that I would possibly lose my channel. And I kind of just sat in the background. I did a lot of work on the podcast. If you guys are not members or subscribed or listening to the podcast, you're missing out on some really, really good stuff. The podcast drops 3 times a week, and you have both audio and video formats. And the clips channel, we're just starting it back up again after a little bit of a break. So there's going to be lots of clips on the BS Clips channel. So I spent a lot of time working on the podcast, and I want to say when filelinked went down, to me, it felt like an obligation to not stay quiet, to say something, to put out content for you guys again. And the reason I felt obligated to get that content to you guys and to be more, I guess, dominant on the YouTube space again is because the reason I got to 35,000 subscribers, the reason my channel was here in the first place was because of filelinked. The reason you guys found me was because of the application and my app store. It still amazed me all the time that there was a lot of people that use my app store that had no idea I had a YouTube channel. And I guess that's because I wasn't posting videos as frequently as I should have. So I'm going to start off by saying I'm sorry about that. And I felt like it was my duty to talk about filelinked. It was what made my channel and a lot of my social media stuff. And once it went down, I felt like it would be wrong if I didn't say something about it. If I didn't say something to the streaming community, into this community after that application went down. So I did. And I took some advice from some friends. Let's put it that way. When I first got started, we're going down memory lane for a second here, but when I first got started on YouTube, one of the first YouTubers that I actually had a conversation with, if you guys have been rocking with me for a little bit, you'll know, was NxtLvLTech. And NxtLvLTech, shout out to him. I met up with him in some of the social media groups, and I helped in a lot of the social media groups, and I learned very, very quickly. And he actually started making me an admin in almost every single one of his social media groups. So I started running all the social media groups, and I started going from there. And that's kind of how I started to gain my name. My name originally was not NxtLvLTech. My name was actually a nickname I had from grade 6. It was something that, you don't even know how to name your YouTube channel. Sometimes you just have one because you have a Gmail account. And that was the scenario. So once I hit 10,000 subscribers, I figured it was time to rename myself. And I'm passionate about tech, and I like taking things to the next level. It is what it is. It's what I do. I have fun with it. So I went with NxtLvLTech. The ongoing joke right now is I can't afford to buy any vowels, and that's why Next Level has no vowels in it. It is what it is. So just give me 1 second. I'm still trying to set up something here. But why is it taking so long? Let's click that again. Yeah, just give me 1 second here. Let's do... Yeah, just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Oh. Sorry, man. I've been so busy today. I've been trying to set up everything. I was actually troubleshooting an Android device in the last half an hour trying to get something working to show you guys. And unfortunately, I couldn't get past a certain step, so I won't be showing that. So with filelinked going down, I wasn't quick, or I'm not quick to jump on a certain platform. I've had a lot of people asking me, they're not even asking me, do you have a store? The messages are straight coming through right now. What is your app link store? What is your unlinked store? And what is your link tree? It's almost like people are surprised or shocked that I'm not doing a store. And I get it. I've had one of the most dominant stores in the streaming community for the past 4 years. But the reason I haven't done something right now, the reason I haven't created a store. Oh, there we go. Does that work? Is for a couple reasons. So I'll talk about my reasons, and then we'll dive into the platforms and the options that are available right now. Is my camera too dark? Do you guys want me to put on a microphone or a microphone? Wow. Yo, Sierra Marcus, you must know me from, you must have been following me from time, because that is an old name, very old name, and you actually spelled it correctly. So yo, kudos to you. Do you guys want me to put on a light? Is it too dark? Let me know. Let me know. No, let me know. All right, let me just quickly, while you guys answer if I should put on a light or not, I'm gonna say a couple shout outs, yo. So big ups, first of all, to all of the members who keep supporting what I do, regardless if I keep posting content or not. I do a lot behind the scenes, and honestly, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of what I did if it wasn't for the members that keep supporting the videos and the channel and what I do behind the scenes. The membership does come with a couple perks. So there is a members only group on Telegram, and in that group, I share information first. I share videos first. Sometimes they get early access to certain videos, and they're able to watch it before anybody else. Sometimes I also share Debrid codes. I asked all the time. The members can confirm this that are a part of that members only Telegram group. That I ask all the time. I'm like, do you guys have a Debrid account? Because if you don't, you need it. And if somebody tells me in my members group that they don't have one, then I'll throw them a code. It's as simple as that. I'm thinking about changing up some of the written stuff with the membership and saying, if you join certain levels, I will give you a Debrid account. And I also want to say this, guys, these Debrid vouchers that I'm giving away is not something that I've got from their actual companies in regards to advertisements. These are vouchers that I'm purchasing with my own money. So first, I want to put that out of the way, because I want you guys to understand every single video that I'm dropping a Debrid voucher in there. It costs me money. Every time you see me drop a Debrid voucher, wow, hold on. Can anybody name the 3 places that I drop giveaways? There's 3 places in the last 10 days that I've been dropping giveaways. What are the places? I gave you the first one, so it's YouTube. YouTube videos, I've been dropping them. But there's 2 more places. So if you've been really trying to get these Debrid vouchers that I've been giving away, what are the 3 places you can look? And if you're not following me on all 3 of these places, then I don't know what to tell you. You have no reason or right to complain that you're not able to grab these vouchers, because I'm going out of my own pocket. I'm paying for these, and I'm dropping as many as I can everywhere I can. So you guys can answer that. Yo, yeah, you guys got it. You guys got it right away. So Shrinking Sharon says Twitter. Digital Slang says Telegram. And then the third one, I gave it to you guys, which was YouTube. So if you guys are looking for these vouchers for a free month of Debrid, if you guys don't know what Debrid is, you can hit up the Telegram group. I have a blog that write-up that I wrote actually back from 2019. And I actually made a video about it a few days ago. And it's basically a way to take your streaming to the next level, to give you premium links in all of your applications. So it's just an all-around good value, bang for your buck, to get really high quality files that don't really have any buffering. Yo, so really quickly, I'm just going to go through this really quickly. Red Lantern, what's up? Sean Ring, Shrinking Sharon, J Mac, Stewart, Elias, Blades, Roland, Red Lantern again. Sorry, I'm just going through the list here. Gloria, TJ Smith, Larry, Grunt Streams, what's up? What's up? Cyclone, happy birthday. Santos, Luton, Tony T, Brad, Sandman, Dragon, Soul Bruh, Illegitimate Humans, haven't seen you in a minute. What's up, Tom? Liam, Jason Boyea, Digital Slang, what's good? Brian. Yo, there's so many of you guys in here. I don't remember the last time I've done a live stream and I've had over 50 people. I can't, this is insane, man. I'm having, like, honestly, with these videos I've been putting out lately, I've been having fun. So shout out to New Tech for giving me this piece of advice, because I never finished that story. He literally told me that my videos, and I'm putting him on the spot here. He told me that my videos were too complicated. The videos that I was making before were too complicated. And I didn't really understand what that meant. I didn't understand what that meant, because to me, I figured, you know, I go through everything exactly how I do it. It makes sense to me. But I also had to understand that what I do in my own little bubble, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been doing it for a while. I test a lot of things. I go through a lot of things. So I had to take a step back. And I actually use the Telegram group and Facebook to help me understand how to make my videos easier to digest for you guys. And the way that I did that was when I dropped a video or I was in the group, I was looking for questions. I was looking for questions that you guys asked. So if you guys dropped a question in the comment section of my YouTube videos, if you guys dropped a question in the Telegram group, instead of responding directly, especially when it comes to the YouTube comment section, because what people don't understand, it is very difficult to troubleshoot something that's tech related in the YouTube comments. And the reason that is because you don't have screenshots. I can't send videos. We're very limited to how we can respond. And it's not as fluid. Like you can't have a conversation, a fluid conversation in the YouTube comments. So I would whip off a really, really easy video. I created a simple format for myself, and I would throw that into a video. And now what I'm doing is I'm releasing videos every Monday to Friday. Every Monday to Friday, I am releasing videos, and content-wise, in my head, not yet recorded, I have videos to last me until the 16th of July. If I can keep this up, it's a lot of work. I'm trying to put in as much work as possible to get these videos out to you guys to answer really simple questions, because I think right now there's a lot of people that are confused in the streaming community. FileLinked made things very, very easy for everybody. It turned the average person who owns a streaming device into a professional box person. I'm not going to try to use the S word, the SELLER word, but no matter what you do, if you just do it for yourself, for your family and your friends, or if you do it for a business, everybody was able to kind of go through all three of those hoops, just because FileLinked was a place where you could go and everything was completely updated. You could go and you could find trusted applications, and you could go and you could find apps for anything that you wanted to do on a streaming device, and even anything you wanted to do on your Android phones and tablets, right? It made it super easy. And some people are confused right now because outside of FileLinked, people don't know where they would have gone to get the application. Some people don't even know that some of these applications had official websites, official Telegram groups, official Discords, all that kind of crazy stuff, right? So people have to do a little bit of their research. So getting a little bit more into why I'm not. So let me just check. Is my lighting okay? Yo, what's up, Philly Cable Dave? I see you, man. I have a video coming out for you, Philly. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's scheduled. It's on my list, but there's just so much going on in the background right now that I don't know when it's going to be released yet. I would like to release it sooner than later, but to be honest, my video tomorrow, something else came up and I might have to push that one out and drop another video in its place. So I'm just trying to get through this crazy list that I have in my head and get everything recorded now. But let me tell you, when I drop this video, I'm going to PM it to you, and you're going to want to watch it, because I think it's something that you've been waiting for. Anyways, so getting back to why is my light, oh, come on. Is my light okay? Can you guys see me okay? Let me see. Yeah, I don't see you guys saying anything about my light, so you guys must be okay with how my lighting's working. OTA says you can't see me if I turn on the light. You know what? I think I can turn on a light. Give me 1 second. I'll drop a light. So while I do that, just make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and you share the stream. I'll be right back. Whoa, that's bright. I don't remember the last time I seen my screen this bright. Am I blinding everybody yet? Yo, that's crazy. Okay. Let me know if that's too bright. If that's too bright, then it is what it is. Okay. Hopefully that's not too bright. I'm not trying to blind anybody. But yo. Okay, so to get into a little bit more of this topic. Let me bring my microphone in close. Why haven't I created a store yet? If you guys been rocking with me for a minute, you guys will know that I have spent a lot of time curating the apps in my app store. And I've spent a lot of time testing, tweaking, fixing, and doing certain things so the applications in my app store and the applications that I shared was beneficial for myself and for you guys foremost. On top of that, over the years, you guys will also know from the many times that my filing store had gone down that I've spent a lot of money on file hosting. You know, when file links first started, people said things like, oh, it doesn't cost any money to have a file linked account. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't cost any money. And a lot of people started with Dropbox. Yeah, cool. If you don't have the bandwidth like I've had, and a few of us in the streaming community that had application stores, then you're right. File link won't cost you any money. But I'm telling you, with the traffic that I've had in my filing store, over 10,000 hits a day, bandwidth will shut you down. Bandwidth will flag you. I've been shut down from Dropbox after spending money there. I've been shut down from MediaFire after spending money there. I've been shut down from Ultrabox, from Seed Boxes, from all different kinds of places. And it is what it is. Yo, Shrink and Sharon, I got a new PayPal. It's actually in the description of the video. So you can actually remove that PayPal that you're sharing there and update it. I actually need to update a couple of places where I post my PayPal, but the updated links are in the description. So, you know, running this over the last 4 years and spending the time and the money to keep the application store good for you guys, it is what it is. Yo, this hold on, I gotta get back to my StreamYard to post this on the here. Yo, I've shown screenshots of this to Cyclone. I've been shut down from MediaFire for having 1.5 terabytes of data gone through my MediaFire account in 1 day. 1 day. Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, so yeah, the files that I've been hosting over the past year and a half have actually been split up through 3 different FTPs that I've created on my end, right? It's not a public thing that I share, but it's what I use through my stores. So I'm paying for 3 different DNSs, and I've been switching back and forth so that not all the bandwidth hits all of them at the same time. And there's a couple tricks that I've learned since starting File Linked to kind of keep my bandwidth down. That being said, so I've just talked about the time and the money that I've invested, as well as the people that help me, because I hate to say that I've done this all myself. I might come out with some really good ideas, but there's really, really good people in the community that support me. And, shout out to you guys. If you guys join the Telegram group, it's pretty easy to see who helps me out. There's people that I'll throw under the bus and be like, yo, if you guys want, new downloader codes, hit up this person, because I'll start something and then I'll ask people to help me out. And people have been helping me for years, and it's crazy to see some of the work that we've been able to put out and where it's gone. Like, for instance, the day filelinked went down, I spent a little while creating downloader codes. Like, it was probably a good 50 downloader codes of all the most popular applications. I asked in the Telegram group, I'm like, yo, you guys tell me what applications you want a downloader code for, and I'll create it. So I created about 50. That list, I seen it on 2 websites and about 5 to 10 Telegram groups after I made that list. And people started adding to it their own Telegram or downloader codes, and it went from there. So I seen YouTubers make videos about it. It's just crazy how, I'll put out some work, and it helps so many more people outside of my own community because people share it. The one is messaging me. What's going on here? You guys doing something? Yo, Tim, thank you, man. I respect that. Tim, thanks for the donation, for real. Like, I don't come on here asking for donations, but it helps. It really does. It really does. Yeah. A lot of what I've done over the past 4 years in the streaming community was really to keep me on my toes. And by doing that, a lot of people benefited from it. I talked about on the podcast how the reason I kept at my filing store and kept it the way it was for a couple of reasons. You know what I mean? And one of it was so that if anything happened to filelinked, because I ran a filing store, I would know what to do. I would be seasoned enough to be able to work without filelinked. Because in order to run a good filing store, you would have to be able to source things like you didn't have a filing store. Now, for sure, there was places to download from a filing store and then to re-upload and put it in your own store, but I didn't do things like that. I wanted to make sure that I could find the applications, create applications, do things on my own so that if anything ever happened to filelinked, I'd be okay. And one of the reasons I kept filelinked updated the way it was because I used it myself every day. I used filelinked myself every day. So I wanted to make sure that it was up to a certain standard so that it was benefiting myself. And I knew that if it was up to my standard, that it would benefit you guys too. And that's why I kept it going. So circling back, why haven't I created a link tree, an app linked, an uplinked, or a website for you guys to grab apps from? And it comes right back to the reasons that I just talked about. It comes back to the time and the money that I've spent over the last 4 years, keeping everything updated, keeping everything organized, creating websites and blog posts, and doing research and answering questions, and just making sure that I can give the best information and answers to you guys that I possibly could. And now with falling down and so many things up in the air when it comes to, can we create videos? Can we advertise things? Can we host files in certain places? Honestly, I'm sitting back and I'm waiting. I want to see the smoke clear. There's some interesting things that I don't want to say publicly yet that I'm waiting to see how things go in regards to some of these applications for file distribution, let's say. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route. One of the things that I've said in my members only group is that if I do come out with an application, if I do come out with an application, it won't come to YouTube, and I won't make videos about it. It will be something just for my groups, and that's it. It won't be something that I'll be making a video about. And I hope that if I do come out with something and somebody sees it, that they won't make videos about it either. And that's just the way that it's going to go, right? Like, certain things, it's better if it's not talked about, and I agree. And I know that sounds kind of hypocritical because I'm a content creator. I make videos about all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, those are options for you guys to do, right? I'm not showing off applications that I'm adding to an app store. I'm not, telling you guys to go to certain places and download these files. I'm just giving you guys options, right? So if you guys wanted to create your own app stores, this is how you would do it. And I've made videos on AppLinked. I've made videos on Uplinked. I've made videos on Linktree and about my viewpoints on it. And I'm just trying to arm you guys with the arsenals to do it. Now, if you want to learn more about it, if you want to learn more about how to source your own APKs, if you want to learn that kind of stuff, I would highly recommend either researching on your own or messaging in the groups, because there's a lot of things that we can't share on here. And I would rather be safe than sorry. I've been blurring out a lot of information that comes to YouTube, but I still get restrictions. Some of you guys know that I got a restriction on one of my videos today that I posted months ago, probably 6 months ago. And it was how to legally watch TV shows and movies using Google and YouTube. And YouTube gave me a restriction for that, made it 18 plus. And I hit them on Twitter and I was like, listen, if you want to age restrict this video, then you got to age restrict Google, because this is just using Google's built-in features to search what movies are available on certain platforms, legal platforms, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, all those places, Disney Plus, right? And they actually removed that restriction, so that was cool. I just thought it was funny. There's a reason I talk about 2 or 3 things in every one of my videos that I'm putting out now. I haven't really talked about them before, but I'm going to explain that too. So when I made the title and when I made the thumbnail for this live stream, that update that I put in there was an update from me to you guys. My mentality, my thought process, what I've been going through in regards to a content creator, a streaming person in this community, and all that kind of stuff. Yo, what's up, Rojas? I see you. Thanks, Red Lantern. Appreciate the donation. I really do. The support is awesome. So Red Lantern says, you've always been my master, Yoda. Thank you for everything you do for us. I'm going to get that Buzz TV soon. Much love. I'll talk about Buzz TV in a second, right? I'll talk about Buzz TV in a bit, right? So there's a reason that I have this format that I'm doing. So one, I always mention the Telegram group in the beginning and the end of my videos, and that's because we can share more in the Telegram group than I can on YouTube. And the second reason is that the Telegram group has over 2,000 people in it, almost 2,100 people in the Telegram group. That's 2,000 people that can help answer your questions versus just me, one person, and waiting on these videos that I have to drop every day to answer your questions. Telegram group is a much easier place where you can take a picture, a screenshot, an error code, an error message, and post it and get your answers relatively right away. Yes, everybody has a life, but the Telegram group has people from all around the world on all different time zones, and people that generally want to help. I seen in the chat right now that Donald D. Nice is like, yo, he's been around the different Telegram groups and he's been helping, because people want to share the knowledge that's learned. People want to share the knowledge that's dropped. So us as content creators, or at least myself, that's the purpose we make these videos. I want to teach you guys certain things and have you share it with people, either my videos or the knowledge that you learn. I'm not saying that I'm the most knowledgeable guy out there. I'm not trying to say that I know everything, but the only way that I can keep learning is to share what I learn until a point where what I think is a fact isn't. And then I keep moving forward from there, right? So it's not just my duty, guys. If you learn something, I'm just asking, please pass it on. And if you don't want to physically, verbally, or textualize it and pass it on, then just share a video. If you see something that, taught you something, or you see something that, might be beneficial for a family member or a friend, then then just share it. That's it. You know what I mean? You guys are funny in the chat, man. You guys know I say it all the time. I have a hard time reading the chat and staying on topic. So I apologize if I skip any of your comments, if I missed anything. I really apologize for that, right? But I wanted to, like I said, I felt like it was my obligation to come out and drop content, come out and help with the downloader codes, and try to support the community when FileLink went down, because a lot of you guys recognized me for being one of the pillars in the FileLink community. I didn't put that crown on myself. I'm just saying I put out the work every day, and you guys respected what I did, and I appreciate that. So my goal was to come out here and tell you guys why I haven't made an app linked, uplinked, or a link tree or whatever. So if you guys want to know why I haven't made a link tree for you guys to download applications, I made a video about Linktree and my viewpoints and perspectives about it. I recommend going and watching that one if you want to know why I personally didn't make one. Now, it's fine if you guys are using it as end users, I think, but as a creator, to put things on there, it wasn't made for people to share the applications like we do in the streaming community, and I'm just not comfortable attaching my name to something like that right now. Now, app linked and uplinked are applications that were made by the streaming community for the streaming community, but because they're both in beta and there's certain tweaks that are still needed and certain things that I'm waiting to see either happen or don't happen with those applications before I spend a lot of time putting my time and effort into creating a store. We have to understand creating a store is only one part of the equation. The second part is the upkeep. You guys know that I had about 400 applications in my FileLinked, right? It's not as simple as putting those files in FileLinked, putting the logos, putting the download URLs, and setting up that store. It's not that simple because those applications update. It is a daily ritual to keep everything updated. And it's a daily requirement to check in, update it for you guys, and keep it moving. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining. I'm saying if I choose to go with app linked or unlinked, I am committing myself to a daily ritual with one of these applications. Now, some people could say, well, why don't you do both? Honestly, I don't have the time. So I have to choose my battles wisely, which way I'm going to go. In all of my videos that I've been talking about these applications, I always mention there is creators and store people. I don't know what word I'm trying to find there, but you guys understand the gist of it, that are going to create these stores for you guys. And just like when FileLink first came out, it is your responsibility. It is not my responsibility to vet these stores and these people to see if you trust them. Now, if it's from people that you trust already, cool, respect, carry on, right? But if it's not, if it's from people you don't know, I'm telling you guys right now, have the same kind of due diligence that you guys had when FileLinks first came out, right? Understand that not everywhere knows how to source stuff from the right places, right? Make sure that you're getting things from a trustworthy place. At the end of the day, you got to know who you're dealing with, right? So, yeah, that's. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I gotta change something real quick. Oh man, where is it? Okay. Sorry guys. Oh man, I'm just trying to change some settings here in the chat. Okay, so that's kind of where I've been at. I see you guys saying that OnlyFans, all that kind of stuff. No, rig didn't go down. I actually turned off I turned off 3 of the computers just so I could have the light going and the stream running right now. So yeah. So yeah, I thought it was my obligation to kind of let you guys know what's up, why I haven't come out with, one of these stores, because of that commitment that it takes. It is a daily equipment. Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of my thing. Nothing against the creators of AppLinked, nothing against the creators of Unlinked, anything like that, guys. Yeah, I just there's going to be lots of places where you guys are going to be able to get your stuff, get your applications, and Rojas and I were talking about this the other day on a podcast that's going to be coming out soon, but we were talking about kind of the waves of content creators and how it works, right? We had our original K people that came out, and then there was a wave after that, and a wave after that, and a wave after that, and then there was the file-linked wave, and then there was a wave after the file-linked wave. And I think that this is the starting of a new wave where you're going to see new creators coming out, new people that are going to be showing you how to do things differently, because file-linked dominated the market in regards to side loading, because it wasn't the only way. File-linked was not the only way. So it is going to be a new era for new content creators. And like I said, there's going to be new people that are creating stores, but just do your due diligence, and you guys are going to be okay. I'm going to continue to create videos as long as I can, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do it before YouTube starts, striking channels, striking videos, whatever it may be. I'm putting out as much content as I can for you guys, and hopefully I can continue doing so. So like I mentioned, there's the Telegram links that I add to the videos. There's also the NordVPN, because you never know which application is going to be sharing your information next. We've seen applications using the Illuminati code, which is now called Bright Lights, I believe. We've seen applications that, have gone down and been taken over. We've seen things like Linktree, where people didn't even know that it was recording their IP addresses, right? The reason I use NordVPN is for a couple reasons, but it has a built-in ad blocker inside of NordVPN. So you can actually use their own ad blocker called CyberSec Security, or you can actually put in the DNS for AdGuard. And I just like the ability to block all the ads, and it works both on Android devices, and the ad blocker works on my PC as well. So I've been pretty happy with using Nord over the past 4 years. It's been the only VPN that I've promoted on this channel, and I've been pretty happy with it. So I've been promoting it at the beginning of my YouTube videos, hoping that if I've been happy with a product, that you guys are going to be happy with it too. Next up is that Buzz TV has been working very well with me. With anytime I have an issue, I hit them up, and they work with me right away. They're there to answer all my questions. They are actually, their head office is like 10 minutes from my house, and if I wanted to drive over there and have a conversation with the management team there, then I can. If they have something new that's coming out, then I can actually head over there and check it out. I am devoting more time to the YouTube channel these days, so hopefully I can do some more hardware reviews in regards to devices and get that out there for you guys. But because I've had a good experience with the Buzz TV line, now there's going to be a lot of people that say, "Oh, get this box, don't get that one, or get this one, don't get that one." Cool, that's your personal preference. You can sit on your soapbox all day and say all you want. I'm going to share my experiences and what's worked for me. And if you have a different point of view, cool, make a YouTube video about it. I don't know what to tell you, right? But I've had great experiences with their devices, and I'm going to continue to promote them. So it is what it is. Like I say, in our Telegram groups, we have representatives from the Buzz TV management in there, and they sometimes ask us for our input, and I'll push it out there to the groups, and I'll say, hey, what do you guys think about this? This is some suggestions, this is some questions coming directly from Buzz TV. And because of that, I don't have a relationship like that with any other Android box manufacturer. Just it isn't like that, right? I'm just changing a command on the bot here for 1 second. Where is it? Here we go. So let's edit this. Okay, so I just updated the donation link with StreamYard. So if you actually hit exclamation mark and type in donate, the bot will actually post the donation link, I think. Why aren't you working now? Did I do it wrong? What is it? Yeah, that should be right. Oh, there it goes. It's just a little slow. All right, cool. So I hope I answered some of your guys' questions in regards to, do I think you guys should be using AppLinked or Linktree right now? I don't see a reason why not to. As an end user perspective, if you were looking to create a store for your family members, for your friends, for yourself, as of right now, there's no reason not to, that I can see right now. And the reason I'm saying that to you guys, which is a little bit different from my answer that I'm giving you for myself, is because I'm not expecting you guys to drop 400 applications into an app store. I mean, if I was, the average person, I would probably only have, 10 to 20 applications in one of these stores, and that would be good enough for me, right? The average person isn't looking to feed the community with absolutely everything under the sun. So for you guys, for the general people that are just looking to help their average family member or a friend, these applications will work fine. I've done videos showing you guys how to wirelessly transfer apps from one side to another. And there's some great YouTubers out there that are still hosting applications on their websites, as well as a great video from The Butcher, who showed how to create an HTML link that can link all of your applications and easy for you to download and all that kind of stuff. So, I wanted to get that all off of my chest. I got 52 people in here, 60 thumbs up. We've been streaming for, how long have we been streaming for? Wow, I've been talking for an hour. Yo, how do you guys put up with me? I don't even know. I'm down to stream for a little bit longer. I'm gonna do a couple giveaways for real Debrid links. Not real Debrid. I could do a real Debrid if you guys want a real Debrid. I'll drop a real Debrid. So just to talk briefly a little bit more about what are you guys talking about? What are you? Two more hours. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. So I might do a real Debrid giveaway for 1 month. I might. I'll see. I'll see. At this point, if you are a content creator, I see Rojas in the chat. I'm going to open it up. So if you're a content creator, you're welcome to come on, join the panel. We'll have a conversation. If there's anything you want to express. If you are not a content creator, if you are, happy to be here, a part of this live stream, and you want to say something quick, then maybe I might let you guys on for a second. You guys can say something. But if you come on here and you're not a content creator, please be respectful. I only am going to let you on here for like a minute and then just say what you got to say. And then either we'll try to answer your question either on here, or I'll tell you guys to hit us up in the Telegram group. But I will throw it out there. I'll throw the link out for a bit. Yeah, Cyclone, that counts. But yeah, just come kick it for a few minutes. Let me just get the link and then we'll go from there. I'm going to talk about the Buzz TV sale that I was talking about yesterday. But again, guys, I'm not looking to have 100 people on here. If you guys just come on, I'm probably just going to ask you guys to stay on for a minute. If it is anything different than that, I'll say, hey, you can stay on for a little bit longer if you want. But please be respectful. If you do jump on, then just stay on for a minute, say what you have to say. If it's a question, a comment, or whatever, just make it short, make it sweet, and we'll move on. So I'm going to pull up the Buzz TV sale right here real quick, just to go over a little bit about it, because I really do think it's a great deal. Some people are going to say, buy the NVIDIA Shield, but we have to understand that these devices are made for two different reasons and two different markets. If you want the NVIDIA Shield, go buy it. Cool. I can tell you right now, you're not getting a new NVIDIA Shield this year. You're not probably going to get it next year either. Who knows? So let me share my screen. Yeah, man, go for it. Sobero, if you want to. And just because you guys have stuck with me, then I'm going to do this. After 6:25, which is in 2 minutes, you guys are going to be able to get an Alldebird voucher in the chat. So before you do so, you want to make sure that you have a free account with Alldebird in order to claim it and claim it fast. Okay. So if you want to create a free account, this is where you're going to accept your voucher. I put it in there. That's where you're going to accept the voucher that I'm going to paste in 2 minutes. So if you're looking to participate in claiming these vouchers, go to alldebird.com and set up a free account. And then open up alldebird.com/voucher. And when I paste this code in, type that code in to claim your free month. Okay. I'm going to wait another minute and then we're going to get going. All right. So let me just, where am I? All right. So I've pasted the URL to join the stream. Like I said, be respectful. Only a minute if you want to come in, ask a question, say a comment, and then I'm going to ask you guys to move on. And we're just going to keep it moving like that. So where did I post it? Here it is here. There's the link there. So if you guys want to jump on for a minute, you can jump on for a minute. It is what it is. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So the website is buzztvglobal.com. Now the prices that you're seeing here, are these US prices? Let me see. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, it's probably going to give you guys a different price on my screen now because I'm in Canada. So when I go to buy now, it'll say a different price. Yeah, so it's saying a different price because I'm in Canada. But let me just go back because I actually have a couple in the cart. That's why it's giving you that $400 price. There we go. So let me just go back here. So let's talk a little bit about this device. This is the XRS 4900. It comes with a 1 terabyte hard drive. That's internal, absolutely internal. Fantastic device with a lot of onboard storage. So if you wanted to, have a couple 4K movies on there, you're absolutely going to get no buffering. And the reason I say that is because it's not going to be bandwidth dependent. It's not going to be network dependent. You could actually have the content on the external drive. So let's say, you're chilling, you got your content, but you want to go away to the cottage for the weekend or the week. Summer's still here. Weather's still hot and nice. You want to go away, go up to the lake. This device is going to work fantastic without internet, and you can have everything saved internally. No need for USB drives. No need. Everything saved right in the box. And you can watch all the content that you have saved on it with no buffering. Just plug it into your TV and you're good to go. Fantastic. Out of the box, without the addition, with the special offer, you're getting 128 gigs of onboard storage. So if we scroll down, it actually comes with a cool mouse pad that shows you like a 3D rendering of the box being put together. I think that it's really cool. You know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Kind of giving you guys a little bit of a sneak peek because I will be doing an unboxing of this box. I've been meaning to for a while, so my apologies for those who I've told I'll be doing an unboxing, but this mouse pad is actually really nice. I was super excited when I opened the box and I got this mouse pad in here. I thought it was super cool. The design, I thought it was pretty epic. The whole boxing and unboxing experience of this device, it felt like I had gotten a present. And when you review tech or you unbox products, it's really refreshing to get something like that. Instead of all the generic stuff that you get from time to time, it feels like the company wanted to show you that they appreciated you. And you get that from every time you unbox a Buzz TV device. But this is a special experience. So they definitely went above and beyond that. So, it's got high performance specs, premium materials, innovative software, paired with industry leading support, and it raises the bar again. So we're going to see here that it's got 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM. It's not actually there, but it's DDR4. I'm seeing a lot of boxes coming out of China right now that are saying it comes with 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM. That's so bad, guys. They're just playing with marketing, hoping that people don't know the difference between DDR3 and DDR4. Like 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM is so much better than 8 gigs of DDR3. Most of us won't even use 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM or even 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM. The difference is the speed in which the applications will respond to your inputs because of the use of DDR4 versus DDR3. It also comes with 128 gigs of memory, the gigabit LAN, 2x2 AC Wi-Fi, wireless Bluetooth LED backlit remote. And the remote is actually, it's pretty nice. I know that you guys probably can't see this because I have the lights on, but everything lights up and it's got a really nice build quality and feel to it. So these are really nice devices. Again, some people are going to not agree with me because some people prefer simplicity of a remote over everything at the fingertips, right? So like you can get to different places of the box just by pushing a button on this one versus a little bit more navigation here, right? So it all comes down to personal preference, 100%. So they also come with their own user interface, which is the Buzz TV 5 app, and they've been spending a lot of time tweaking it, and it runs really well. Under the lid is a beast of a powerhouse called the M-Logic S922X, and this is the same chip that you're seeing in, the B-Links and some of the Mi-Cools and also the the Cube, the new Cube, not the original Cube. But this is the same processor that's in those devices. So you're getting the fastest M-Logic processor on the market, right? The Mali G52 MP6, which means fast. These are going to be great for, streaming. This is going to be good for gaming, all kinds of good stuff. So it's got a lot of intuitive things with the Buzz TV 5 feature, all kinds of stuff included. Now, I do want to mention, if you're going through buzztvglobal.com, make sure you use the promo code NxtLvLTech to get an additional discount. Discount could be different every time you go, but right now these are on sale for $20 off. So they were $220, now they're $199.99. And if you go to buy now, let me see if it'll work here. Do I have to click on the other one? Let me see. Hold on. I think my screen zoomed in too much. All right, let me just clear or go to my cart. Let's go to checkout. Hold on, I'm going to clear my cart. Return to shipping, return to cart. Let's clear this. Continue browsing. Let's click on this again and click on buy now. Oh, for some reason it was letting me do it before, but here it is, discount code. Sorry guys, I was a little lost for a moment, but if you go right here now, keep in mind it's showing something a little bit different in regards to pricing here because it knows I'm in Canada. It's adding the shipping and the taxes, so that's $26 that you see there. But if you go in here and you type in NxtLvLTech, you're going to see that you're getting an additional $20 discount. So you're getting a device with over 1 terabyte of space, 4 gigs of RAM, the M-Logic S922 chipset, a fantastic remote that's backlit with all that information, and you're getting it at $180. Now, some of you guys are going to be like, well, why would I buy this for $180? That depends on you. You have to find your value in these devices, right? Like I gave you a typical scenario why you would get a device like this, right? You'd get a device like this because you can save a lot more to the internal storage, and it would be a good travel device in situations when you had spotty Wi-Fi. If you were not able to hardwire certain things, you could run everything off of the actual device itself. Dope, right? So, yeah. All right, so I'm just going to go through the comment sections really quickly here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so here's a question here. When are you and Rojas going live together again? Rojas and I go live together every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Beyond the Streams channel. So if you're not following us on the Beyond the Streams YouTube channel, then you're missing out on a lot of good live streams. Beyond the Streams is our podcast, and we have a podcast episode that comes out every audio side. It comes out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then the videos for those come out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So there's a lot of content that Rojas and I are actually putting together and putting through. We've met with a lot of your favorite content creators, everyone from Free Tech to Lee TV to Fire TV Sticks, TDUK, Dimmy, Husham, New Tech Evolution. This list goes on and on. We've done podcasts with all kinds of creators in the streaming community, as well as people outside of the streaming community, people like Digital Slang, who has a tech channel as well outside of the streaming community. Zach Talks Tech, El Jefe Reviews. We've done all kinds of content. We've even brought people on from companies and organizations, robotic companies and solar invention companies and all different kinds of companies to have a different perspective in regards to the tech that's coming out today or even tomorrow that's not even released yet. So some really, really good conversations over on Beyond the Streams. So I know that's a really long answer, but it is what it is. Give away some Doge. All right, so I've been blabbing my mouth for an extra 10 minutes. So let me grab a Debrid code and drop it in the chat. And guys, I'm going to say this. Some of you guys have been watching my YouTube videos and you guys have been claiming these Alldebird codes and you're not commenting in the chat that you won them. So people keep trying them and getting frustrated. Please, I'm asking you guys, if you get a Debrid code and the voucher works for you, please, please, please comment and say, yo, thank you. I wanted Debrid. I'm going to check it out for a month. Thank you for the free month. Because everybody else who's watching that video can go down to the comment section and be like, yo, it was already claimed. Cool. I don't have to go and try to write down this code and go type it into the Alldebird website and whatever. So here's the code coming in nice and hot. And it's being pasted into the YouTube chat. And I will post again the URL for you to claim it, which is alldebrid.com/voucher. And guys, I am not obligated to give away these codes. They're not given to me by anybody. They're not given to me by anybody. I purchase these codes with my own money and I give them away to you guys so that you can enjoy a Debrid service. All right, we got somebody that wants to come on and say a quick word, and then we're going to keep going. What's up, Red Lantern? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What do you got to say?
What was the very first device that you used for streaming, and do you still have it?
What was the very first device?
Mm-hmm.
So the very, very first device that I ever used for streaming was an X96 Max, and that was the very colorful Android boxes.
I remember that.
And the only reason I got that box was because I joined a Facebook group from a box seller that was like 5 hours away from where I live. And I started helping him answer his questions in his Facebook group. So he decided to send me an Android box.
That's pretty cool.
That was the first device. I didn't have any money to buy a device. So that was the first device that I got. And I started tinkering with that and moved on to Fire Sticks after that.
So that's what started your passion.
No, my passion started before that. My passion was Android phones, to be honest. I started tinkering a lot with Android phones, and I started my YouTube channel with screen recordings from Android phones. I did a lot of tinkering with the streaming apps on my Android phone before I did it on an actual Android device, like a TV device. So my passion was well before streaming devices themselves. I know it sounds weird. I know it sounds weird, but I never really had a streaming device.
Oh, that's crazy. I guess my very first one was the second gen Fire Stick.
Which at the time, it was a really good device.
Yeah, it was. At the time.
Great device. You could do a lot with it. Now looking back, those things were very frustrating for me.
I still have like 9 of them just spared around here with the remotes. And I can't think of anything to do with them.
It's just the amount of time that it takes to actually update the device aside from the applications. It can take a very long time for those updates to go through. If you disable the updates, then you're good. There's a lot of good tools from TDUK to speed up those devices. But out of the box for the average person, I don't have the patience for those devices anymore.
I don't either.
Especially with, the 3rd gen Fire TV sticks being so responsive for the price, right?
Yeah. Oh man, thanks, man. And I appreciate everything you do for the community and everything you do for me. And man, keep up the good work. Love it.
Thank you. I appreciate the donation as well.
So thank
you for always supporting what we do here.
And I love the picture that you used earlier.
I guess it's a good time to tell that story. So we did a premiere. I think it was even yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. And Brent Lantern sent me a message after, and he's like, my internet went out after the first 15 minutes of the premiere, and it buffered, and it stayed on this one part of the premiere. And he's like, your face looks scary. And I was like, amazing. I'm taking a screenshot of that, and I'm using it in the thumbnail for today's video. So the thumbnail today is brought to you by Red Lantern, because I took that picture and I made it into a thumbnail.
I was like, I laughed at it. Even my son is like, dude, who is that? so I have to go through the whole thing of, explaining, but I appreciate everything, you've done. And even the shout out that you gave to me yesterday, I wish I would have been on live to actually hear it, but I reviewed the whole video. I always watch all of y'all's videos. And I mean, everything even everything that Rojas puts out. Still wonder why he called me a girl the other day. I just, whatever. Hey, it was funny. It was funny. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was funny. I wasn't mad about anything. I thought it was pretty damn funny. And yeah, man. One of these days, come on Google Meets or something.
Yeah, when I have time, it's just crazy busy, man. I'm putting out videos every day, trying to do live streams.
Yeah.
We
just cut up all the time on there. That's all.
I know you guys do. You guys are always late at night on Google Meets. But
yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming on and asking your question and showing your support. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. See you later.
All right, peace.
Bye.
All right, guys. So the question of the moment is brought to you by Red Lantern, and I want all of you guys. He asked me. I'm going to ask all of you guys. When did your streaming passion start? Was it when you got your first streaming device, Or are you kind of like me? Because I started in the streaming community before I got a streaming device. I started with hooking up laptops to TVs. I started by using tablets. I started by using cell phones, all that kind of good stuff. And what was your first streaming device? So let's go with those two questions. Drop your answers in the chat. I'm going to catch up with some of these questions and then we'll circle back around. Ross, you're funny, man. Yeah, so that's one thing. They're always trying to improve things. And with new hardware, sometimes they have to tweak certain things. So Solbro is saying that he got an update, a firmware update for his remote for his Buzz TV, and it became more responsive after the fact, right? So I know that when they first came out with certain remotes and certain devices, they had issues with either the infrared or the Bluetooth, and they were able to push out updates for the firmware to correct issues. And that's what you want to see. And that comes back to customer support, right? So the feedback that they get from their customers, they're able to actually dial in, if they wanted to, that specific device by using the MAC address underneath it and do individual updates if they wanted to, right? So some really cool stuff. I haven't messed with the Ethernet port yet, or the Ethernet port yet, so I can't really answer that question, but you could always message in the Telegram group to see if anybody else has. Or you can always shoot a message to Buzz TV directly to see if there's something that you can fix with that. Yeah, the Vidstick deal is pretty good. So let me go over to the Vidstick. Let's go to products. And remember, these are Canadian prices. So unfortunately, you'll have to do the conversion on your end. But this is the Vidstick, regular Vidstick. Then they also have the Vidstick Plus and the Vidstick Max. Now, the difference is really the RAM and the hardware. So if you wanted to go with the regular Vidstick here, so you're going to get it for $69.99. And if I go to buy now and I click on order summary and type in my discount code, I could type, you can see that it takes off another 10%. So whatever you see as the sale price, if you enter my code NxtLvLTech, you're going to get an additional 10% off. So Sobro saying the 2 terabyte SSD fits best if you plan on taking it while you travel, in my opinion. Yeah, again, it depends on the resolution of the file sizes that you're looking to store in it. Now, if you're talking about the actual size of the hard drives, I will tell you, if you're looking for a non-SSD and you go with a 4 terabyte version, it will be too big to fit inside of the caddy inside of the actual device. So here is the actual device here. So this is an SSD. It's not a hard drive version of the 2.5-inch drive. So if you went with a hard drive version of it, it actually sticks out about that far and you're not able to get the cover on it. So don't go with a 4 terabyte hard drive. You want to stick with an SSD because they're smaller and thinner and they fit the caddies better. Now you're also going to notice that there is some kind of leeway there. And they also come with pads to put in there so that it doesn't flop around. So this is just a drive that I was testing in the device and troubleshooting some things and just seeing if I can get it going. So I didn't permanently put something in. That's why I haven't set up the pads in them there. All right, so you can see I dropped the code in there and we're going to see if somebody actually posted saying they got the code. Sandman says, got it. Thanks for the voucher. Sandman was the quickest on the draw. So for all the haters out there that say that these codes don't actually exist, people claim them. I'm telling you. Mark Soloff says, thanks for a voucher too. Probably one that he won during the week. Respect. Ian says, Mr. NxtLvLTech, Caribbean man. I was born in Canada, but my family is from Trinidad. That's right. It's always interesting. I sometimes send screenshots to my family of my YouTube chats, not chats, of stats. And it shows that 1.4% of my views comes from Trinidad. I'm like, yo, thanks, fam. My family doesn't watch my videos. Come on now. You guys are hating on the hair because you guys are going bald. I know. Especially this guy right here. Yeah, hating on the hair because you can't grow none. I know. See, here we go. Shrinking Sharon says, long before I had a streaming device, 100%. Donald D. Nice says that he started with a second-gen Fire Stick. A lot of people started with the second-gen Fire Sticks. Sobro says, when cable kept going up, my first streaming box was the Z96. Mark Soloff says, when I got my first 4K Fire Stick. What was the first question? I know I run on a lot. I ramble on a lot. It is what it is. Okay. I'm talking for an hour and 20 minutes by myself. People want to listen. It's up to them. I could just be white. What do they call it? White noise? Is that racist? I'm not sure. Question was, when did your passion for streaming come out? Was it when you got your first streaming device or before you got your first streaming device? Because my passion actually started before I got my first streaming device, because you can turn almost anything into a streaming device. Henry says, GMO box. Haven't heard that one. Shrinking Shadow says flash drives, tablets, and sideloading them too. That's right. Santos says second generation. Yep. See, okay. So right here, H96. I think that was the same one that I had too. And he said it overheated. So back then the rock chip had an issue with overheatings, and that's the processors. So some of the devices are made with M logic processors, and some of them are made with rock chip processors. And the rock chips got a really bad name for overheating, but you know, their recent ones aren't that bad. Ultimate Stream says first generation Fire Stick. Rojas says the deal is to get 2 vid sticks and you'll get a remote keyboard and the gig LAN adapter. Do they have an option on here for that bundle? Or do I have to add it to the cart and check it out? Huh, Rojas? Where is it? I don't see the bundle on the website. Do I have to add it to the cart and then it kind of just does this thing automatically? I'm not sure. Let me know. Yeah, what's up, Culture Trini? Tablets are cool, man. Tablets are cool. Sometimes at night, if I want to watch something and I don't want a big TV on, I'll put on a tablet or a laptop. Milton says he started on his PC streaming for sure. Hey, man, it depends on what you want to do, right? If you are looking to pay as little as possible and you're not looking for things like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, that kind of stuff, then the VidStick is a great option. The VidStick is a great option because you're going to get more RAM, you're going to get more memory, you're going to get the ability to add in SD cards if you want to, all that kind of good stuff. But if you're looking for, you know, if you're looking for those applications like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, then you're going to want to get a licensed device. And that's kind of where it's at, right? Licensed devices like a Fire Stick will get you the licensed devices will get you access to those things in HD and 4K, right? But if you're using things like Alldebird, RealDebrid, Premiumize with these streaming applications, then you don't necessarily need applications like Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and stuff like that, right? So it comes down to personal preference, for real. All right, so let's check this out. Rojas says it should auto do it on the checkout, and he says that I have to get 2 vid sticks and I'll get a remote and keyboard and a LAN adapter. So let's see. I'm gonna guess that it's the original vid stick. Maybe this one. Let's see. So let's add it to cart. Let's do that. Let's go to checkout. Order summary. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not that Vidstick then. Let's go to cart and remove this. Let's go back and let's try the Vidstick Plus maybe. Let's get 2. Buy it now. Order summary. I'm not sure if I have to go through the whole checkout process, but I'm not seeing it so far. So I'll have to take a look into that one. Let's go to my cart. Why is it empty? I just tried to add 2 Vidsticks to it. Buy it now. Yeah, maybe I have to go through the whole process. So I'm not sure. I can try the Vidstick Max maybe. Let me see if he has an update. Yeah, so if it doesn't do it at the process, so Rojas is saying here, that if you get 2 Vidsticks, you'll get a remote keyboard and the gig LAN adapter. And if it doesn't add it automatically, you can email them and ask them if you're still getting the deal. Yeah, so you can check it out. Or if we can figure it out, we'll post it in the Telegram group later. So I'll post it one more time. If you guys want to say something quick in the chat, comment, question, there's a link. Again, guys, the PayPal has been updated in Streamlabs to the new PayPal, as well as to the description of all my latest videos. So the difference is they're 2 different companies. The way they work is essentially the same. Randy is asking what's the difference between Alldebird and RealDebrid. By being different companies, your experience with them could vary. However, I usually say Debrid services are so cheap, I would go with having both Alldebird and RealDebrid. Now, only you know what kind of budget you have. And the reason I say that is because nothing is ever perfect. RealDebrid goes down from time to time. Services go down from time to time. And it's good to have a backup. Alldebrid is slightly cheaper than RealDebrid, but not by much. Not enough to make a deal breaker. Some people will say they get more links from RealDebrid, but at the end of the day, you only need one working link in order to stream something, right? You're going to get the same kind of quality. You're going to get the same kind of speeds in regards to the links and the sources, but they're 2 different companies. The other thing is I find that the Alldebrid team has better customer service than the RealDebrid team, but you don't really deal with the customer support that often. Just in my experience, I found that the Alldebrid team has better customer service than the RealDebrid team. Okay. They're both going to give you the same thing. They're both about the same price. I do recommend getting both. At the end of the day, either one you get is going to be good. I actually, on my personal devices, I use Alldebrid, I use Premiumize, I use RealDebrid. I use them all just because I'm a spoiled brat and I would rather pay for that than pay for something like Netflix or Hulu or whatever. Yeah, they do get firmware updates. I just plugged in one of the Buzz TV boxes here, and it had 2 or 3 updates by the time I was done with it, because it's actually about a year old. So it had a couple firmware updates. And like I was mentioning earlier, they have firmware updates for both the devices and the remotes. So try clicking on the first Vidstick. Yeah, Mike C says he uses Alldebrid and it's really good. So yeah. So check it out. Try them out. I do post the Alldebrid vouchers all the time. If you guys are looking to extend your Alldebrid accounts, a lot of people don't know, but they can actually extend their Alldebrid accounts through me. So if you're looking to pay via PayPal, then you can actually PayPal me and I'll give you vouchers to extend your Alldebird accounts. So if you're looking to kind of, help support myself, I don't really make anything off of it. I'm just saying, then you can extend all of your Alldebird accounts through me. Just hit me up on Telegram and I'll help you extend your accounts. That way you can also give vouchers to your family members and friends if you wanted to as well. So yeah. Try clicking on the first vid stick. Okay, I'll try it again, but we're getting close to probably an hour and a half in already. We just hit an hour and a half on this live stream. I still got 50, 80 you guys watching this. Hit that thumbs up, share these streams. I don't know how you guys put up with me for an hour and a half of just rambling on, talking about stuff, but I really wanted to come on here and talk about why I haven't created a new app store and answer those kind of questions. So this is the first vid stick here. And we're going to add 2 to the cart. So there's the cart. Check out. Let me hide this for a second. Vidstick IR. Okay, let me try that. Hold on. Vidstick IR. Where are you at? Yeah, I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. So let's add 2 to cart. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing for me, guys. I'm not sure. I've added 2 of them to the cart. Now check out. So right now I'm not sure. Scroll to the bottom. It offers 2 sticks and the Ethernet. Bottom of what? Maybe it doesn't like me because it knows I'm from Canada. Yeah, but I don't see a bundle anywhere here. Yeah, man, I'm not seeing a bundle. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm Canadian and I need to be from the US to get that deal. Who knows? Yeah, see, I don't even see the IR. I have this, but I'm assuming that's the IR. Maybe I got to manually add it. So let's try this. Add to cart. And then let's go back down. And add this to cart. Ah, that's what you got to do. You got to add it to cart. So you can see there's the remotes and the 2 vid sticks. And once you add it to the cart, you get the remote for free. So I think this sale is ending tomorrow. So if you're looking to get advantage of 2 vid sticks and the free keyboard remote, these remotes are actually pretty cool. Yeah. And you can get the 10% off as well. If you go into checkout, order summary. So I don't think my NxtLvLTech works for this. See? Because you're getting the discount for the remote, you can't use my NxtLvLTech. Now, this is a better discount than the NxtLvLTech discount. So I would pick this discount over the NxtLvLTech because it's giving you a $24 off versus the NxtLvLTech would only give you, $14 off. All right, so I hope it answered that question. I finally got to it. I'm sorry it took so long. I just had to add it to the cart first, and then you would see the automatic discount. So there you go, guys. All right, so I've been going for over an hour and a half. I think I'm going to get ready to wind down the live stream. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop working. So I still got videos to produce for the rest of the week. I still have to work on those. So some of them I have to record, and some of them I have to edit, and some I have to upload, and some I have to do all that fancy YouTube stuff. So I'll give it about 5 minutes. If you guys want to ask any questions, anything easy, then I'll try to answer them now. For the 55 of you guys that are still in here, in 5 more minutes, I'll drop another Alldebird code. If you guys are interested in that, put a 1 in the chat if you want me to drop another Alldebird code. And I might drop one more in the Telegram group later, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see what kind of response that we get. Again, guys, these Alldebird codes, they're not free. I pay for them with my own money, and I try to give back to you guys as much as I can. I use the money from the membership as well as the views from this channel to get products to give away as well as codes to give away, and I try to benefit the community as much as I can. So if you're looking to claim these Alldebird vouchers, you're going to want to claim it at this website here. And you're going to want to set up a free account at Alldebird, and then you can just enter the voucher on the website, and you can get a free month of Alldebird. If you're looking at how to set these up in these applications, then you would just go to one of my previous videos that talks about the Debrid services, and it'll walk you through how to set it up in these applications. What's up, Searchflix? How you doing, man? So another 2 more minutes and I'll drop an Alldebird code in the chat. Again, I appreciate it. I got 80 thumbs up on this live show. Would have been nice to make it to 100, but it is what it is. I still got 50 of you guys watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions in regards to anything, then let me know in the chat and I'll try to answer them before I finish the show. But we got another 2 minutes or a minute and a half before I drop another Alldebird code. Let me just grab the code. Let me grab the code here. So Milton wants to know what is the best way to stream some of the content. Being very blunt with you, I'm not a very big K guy. If you want to talk K stuff, then you can check out the Butcher's groups. I usually recommend the Butcher. He's been part of the streaming community in regards to the K world for a very long time and has a very good network of very knowledgeable people in regards to that application. So I can't give you any advice about that because I don't use that application. But in regards to APKs, the best that's out right now, I would probably say something from the BTV family. So there's BTV, there's Nova, there's Viva, there's TTV. Those ones I consider coming from the same family because it's all variations of the same code. Might have different sources on different ones. They may work a little bit differently on different devices, but because Cinema hasn't been updated for a while, it has had some issues with some things. And I find that I'm getting a really good stable experience from applications like BTV, especially when I pair it with, Alldebird, RealDebrid, or Premiumize. Personally, any device I use for my personal pleasure, I always have a Debrid service paired with it. Now, some people take it to another step where they might use something like an application called Sinclair. Is it called Sinclair? and Weed. Now, those are clones of TV Zion, and they're not free, so you have to go with their paid plans. And it's an extra step to adding the scrapers to it so they can pull the sources, right? So it depends on how much work you want to get into it. To be honest, once I add my Debrid service to any of my applications, I just want to click on a TV show and watch it. So there's no difference from pulling hundreds and thousands of links versus 10 and it playing great, right? So I'm good with that. Joey, yeah, I am tired. I've been putting out a lot of content. Those of you guys that are part of my membership only Telegram group, you guys know how hard I work in regards to creating content, either from this channel, for the Beyond the Streams channel, for the BS Clips channel that we're just starting back up now, and everything else that I got going on in my personal life. So it does take a lot out of me. I don't sleep very much, but I just try to get you all the greatest content, all the greatest information in regards to the streaming world as I can. So yeah, I am tired. Thanks for noticing, I guess. What version of BTV am I using? I think it's, what is it, 2.80? I would even have to check. It's on my, here, I'll check right now. 1 second. So BTV, I am using 2.8.5. That is the version that I'm using. It is the latest version. And it works great. So that's my go-to right now, I think. But everyone's going to have different experiences. There's BTV on my phone. All right. Did I say I was going to drop another code? I think I said I was going to drop another code. So let me just make sure that's the right code. Yep. All right. We're dropping another code, and then we're going to end the live show. And probably in another hour, I'll drop another code in the Telegram group. So make sure you're a part of the Telegram group in order to get access to all of the giveaways, the informations, and full access to the community, right? You never know when YouTube's going to shut down your favorite creator. So you want to make sure you're following them on all of your all of your favorite platforms. So yeah. Oh man, we've been going almost 2 hours on this live stream. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was a little bit different. Again, I'm probably going to be moving my Feel Good Friday live streams from Friday to Wednesdays, just because it works better for my schedule. Fridays are a little bit too hectic and busy for me, and I have more time on Wednesdays to sit down and have discussions like this with you guys. Yeah, Red Lantern. So it's a phone. So you have your screen on the front, and then you can fold it open, and that's my phone, right? So yeah, that's my phone. I actually bought that phone in Bitcoin. This is called the Z Fold 2. That's the name of the phone. Let me see who claims the code. All right, so we have a winner. They claim the code. So just make sure and be a little bit respectful and just say, I got the code. So not everyone's trying to claim it, but I can see that it's claimed. So somebody got it. And Dennis says, I think you're tired. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. What do you want from me? Yeah. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Again, I appreciate all you guys, especially the ones that come out to the Telegram groups that help support it, pass on the knowledge that you learned, share the conversation, and keep it going, because us content creators, as you guys keep ragging on me, we get tired, man. We can't keep going 24/7. We can't keep answering the same questions over and over again. So we rely on you guys to help where we can't. Yeah, I think it's about that time for me to go have dinner as well. Been going for an hour and 45 minutes. Again, I appreciate Tim Windsor, Red Lantern, for the donations during this live stream. I also appreciate all the members of this channel for keeping it going, for helping me. I appreciate all of you guys that have been watching all my videos lately and keeping me motivated to keep dropping more and more videos. I do have to get working on some of the videos for tomorrow and the next day. Again, my schedule is going to be Monday to Friday. You're going to get videos from me as long as I can do it. I'm trying to maintain that. And the podcast, the videos are coming out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And the audios, which is going to be on every single platform that you listen to your podcast, are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you can catch us on a live stream together, Rojas and myself, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jay Marie, thank you for the reminder. We have a lot of new people joining the Telegram group. It is a requirement to have a profile picture. It doesn't have to be yourself. It can be anything appropriate, but it's set that way so that we don't have spammers, trolls, or bots that join. Anybody who joins that doesn't have a profile picture is removed within 24 to 48 hours. So if you try to access the Telegram group and it says that it doesn't exist or that it's private, it's because you've been banned for not having a profile picture. You can message one of the admins and they'll let you back in. If you do have a profile picture and you were not allowed in, it's because you've been banned for either spamming the group, PMing members, advertising things that you do not have permission for, and all in all, being disrespectful to either the chat, myself, or to somebody in some way, shape, or form. So if you're no longer in there, think about your actions. Jeremy, I appreciate the $4.99 super chat. I really do. It'll help me sleep better at night because everyone keeps hating me, saying that I'm tired. Either that or they just don't like the way my face looks right now. It is what it is. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the support that you give me. You watch a lot of my videos and you give me some solid feedback. I appreciate it again. It goes a long way. As you can see, I take those donations and I put it back into the community. I use these codes that cost $5 each, and I take these donations and I put them back in. And every single video that I've done in the last 10 days have had an Alldebird code in it that I haven't got for free. So it is what it is. Love from New South Wales, Australia. My name is Hector. Yo, what's up, Hector? Thanks for coming out. Nice koala. I heard they make very interesting noises. I don't know. Do they have pets as koalas in Australia? I don't know. Anyways. Appreciate you guys. Big up, Rojas. Thanks for coming out and showing some support, helping out in the chat, answering questions, and keeping it moving. Appreciate it. And tomorrow is Thursday. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow for another recording session. What's this one say? I love your beard, your face so much, but your beard, you stop loving my face. Get out of here with that. All right, guys, everyone's gearing down. We're saying bye. So just keep passing it on, keep sharing that knowledge. And as always, guys, keep taking it to the next level. Take care. One love. Peace.